Ladies and gentlemen, James of Team Nameless here again with more Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge for the Game Boy. Here we're going after Cutman, the easiest Robot Master stage, and the original Mega Man. His stage is definitely a bit more difficult here. In fact, it's definitely a bit harder than Fireman and Iceman stages were. The boss himself is still a total pushover, but that's completely irrelevant. I was about to say that's besides the point. So the main problems we have here in the stage, well, not really problems, the main hazards we have are these spinny spike ball things. Some just stay in place, some will follow you, shoot them, and that was very lucky. Most times I have to spend a good few tries until I get to life, but no, it's lucky right here. But yeah, anyways, the main things you have to worry about are spinny things. And then there's some scissor enemies we're coming up to in a little bit later. Oh, here we are. If I moved forward, that one would have come after me, along with this one right here. Actually, I think this one right here still gets me. No, it doesn't, for once I actually managed to dodge it. Now, this stage I would not recommend going after first. While in the original Mega Man, the stage is very easy, or the Cutman stage in the original Mega Man is completely different actually. And that jump right there was very tricky, will kill you a few times. So anyways, I would not recommend it here, if only because of some of the hazards you're going to be facing. And I definitely feel that it's best coming to the stage with Iceman's weapon at least. But still, I've played this stage enough times since I was a little kid that I can beat it fairly easily, I know I definitely died here once or twice during the test recording, but anyways, more Sniper Joes. These are the cutter enemies. You cannot kill them, and I highly recommend that you just freeze them or else it'll be a real pain to deal with. This game itself is actually, as I said last part, a bit harder than the original Mega Man game. Still, actually Mega Man Unlimited just came out, and it's not as hard as that game. That game is extremely hard, and honestly that game kicks my ass, but I guess I'm becoming a masochist or something because I love that difficulty. That game is Nintendo hard in the purest sense of the word. And you should check it out. But anyways, Cutman stage, it's more of the same, including a death to be expected in this game. Now, the one problem I see a lot of people have is they'll aim at Sniper Joe and the ice will hit him right as it's coming out the shield, and it'll register as the shield still going to be up. So, you'll have to wait a bit for him to thaw out, or just hit him with a weapon like the Elect Beam, which we're going to be getting from Electman or something. It's a little bit, well, bad, I guess, but nothing too annoying. So, Cutman, if I remember correctly, is a timber-felling robot, and he has scissors on his head, and in Mega Man Powered Up, he believes that he's doing the right thing by following Dr. Wily, and that Mega Man is actually evil, even though, as we all know, that is completely wrong. I mean, he is clearly an evil robot, even though he is probably just about as, he has the mentality, or at least the mindset of like a 10-year-old or something, and he seems so innocent, or he would if it weren't for the fact that he was a killer robot with scissors on his head. And speaking of the devil, here he is. He is weak to the firestorm, and while it doesn't do stuttering weird, yeah. That's what I get for doing a Let's Play late at night. But anyways, the Firestorm doesn't do as much damage to him as, say, Iceman's weapon on Fireman, or Electman's weapon on Iceman, but it still does enough damage to take him down very quickly. And like in Mega Man 1 and Powered Up, in fact, it should be implied that if I'm saying you got in Mega Man 1, you got in Powered Up as well, we get the Rolling Cutter, which, like in Mega Man 1 and Powered Up, is Electman's weakness. Electman is a robot who does electrical stuff. I don't really know the details. Don't exactly have the Mega Man base profiles or anything up right here. Something maybe consider sometime. Now this stage has the disappearing, reappearing blocks that are staple to the series, and it has the elect beams that are, well, staples to Electman stage. And I think the blocks are actually much easier here than they are in a lot of places in the series. I say as I mess up anyways. The block patterns are very easy to follow. You won't get messed up as often as, say, in Mega Man 2 and Eat Man. Yes, Eat Man, the Food Robot Master. No, in the Heat Man stage with that block pattern that I've never actually gone through legitly. I've always used the Item 2 trick. Heat Man, your stage would be so difficult if it weren't for Item 2. Though in Mega Man 1, I can beat the Yellow Devil without using the pause trick. It's just it takes forever because Yellow Devil is, well, a pain. Now this section's a little bit trickier because you have a fan, but still not very difficult. More Octo Batteries to fight. They seem like to take a few more hits right here than they did in the original Mega Man. I wonder if that's just me or if that's actually right. Probably just a useless detail I shouldn't be paying attention to, and kind of sad that I'm paying attention to. Yeah. So here is an element from Mega Man 2, the flying, floating platform things that are a pain in the versus Airman hack, if only because you have to play as Mario in that one. Jumping on those things takes 2 hits. It's a rural pain in the ass, honestly. However, the guys themselves, I mean, Firestorm decimates them, destroys them. And more Octo Batteries and some blocks over spikes. Not very difficult either, it's just all timing, all timing. I mean, I guess that's how it is in most platformers, you know, but especially here. And I could have actually jumped right there. I don't know why I didn't. It's weird. I can really see my mistakes when I look back during the actual commentary phase, but never really notice it while I'm doing the original playthrough that I'm recording. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't. I was probably stuttering or whatever or something, because I'm recording this late at night. In fact, it's 11:08 right now. I'm tired. I just got back from a concert. But that's my personal stuff, and this is a Let's Play, and you want to know about this game, and probably not my personal BS and whatever. So, the interesting thing is, my Game Boy used to be able to do the stuff like this, where it could switch between the palettes and whatever, and now it just defaults to 1, and I can't change it. I really don't know why it got like that after a while, but oh well. There you have the Met enemies, Metals, Met Tools, Me Tools, or whatever they're called. I'll just call them Mets. Enunciation. Pronunciation. Whatever. But they're staples to the Mega Man series. They're to Mega Man as the Goomba is to Mario. In fact, like the Goomba, I believe they appear in every single Mega Man game. If there's a game they don't appear in, just tell me in the comments. In fact, just tell me what you thought in the comments. I should probably be saying that at the end of the video, not now, but yeah, just tell me what you thought of the video and the Let's Play in the comments. Now, this passage is a little tricky with the elect beams, and the worst part is, unless you can somehow reposition yourself right here, if you get hit in the section above this, you're going to have to you're going to have to go through this entire section again. But it's not too bad. Not for me anyways, but as I said, I've been playing this game since I was a kid. Even though I only beat it recently, because this game is hard, especially in the later levels. So once again, there is one of the big eye enemies. I didn't show it here, but if you freeze it then use a rolling cutter, it goes down like 2 seconds. And that's something I should have done here, but I wasn't thinking straight about, I guess. So once again, we have Electman. He's weak to the rolling cutter, probably because he's electric, and Cutman's cutter is cutting his electrical wires. Unlike in Mega Man 1, every elect beam takes off 1/3 of your health, and every rolling cutter you shoot at him takes off 1/3 of his health. Or at least takes off 1/3 of his health every time it hits him, I should say. But anyways, we have the Thunder Beam. It's a beam of electricity. And now we can go after Dr. Wily, who, as we'll see in the next episode, still has his excellent, cool little eyebrow thing. See you then.